Hello and welcome to Maiden City Music, here where we showcase local talent from the Derry area. And here today we have two special guests from the band Fabric.
rising gently, creeping up slowly, springing into action, feasting in the deep skin. Dancing as it makes us move, putting on a strange shoulder spell into action, vibrations that make no sound.
I'm now here with the members of Fabric. How are you guys?
All good.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
Oh, I'm fine, yeah. Just a long day, yeah?
Another day, another hour.
Yep. Well, I think it's high time we get to know you a little better, right?
Well, he's Roy, and I'm Lachlan.
Yeah.
We're both in the same age group.
All right.
Both in the same band.
Both in the same band.
Okay.
Um,
You just answered my first question. Thank you.
Tick.
Yep. Let me just do that, actually. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. What type of genre of music do you guys play?
Well, I don't feel like we belong to any genre because I feel like we make a lot of different. We have a lot of songs which have a lot of different genres between them.
Yeah, you have no
I've-
fixed genre, is it?
No fixed genre
No.
because like we go, we could have like a post-punk song, grunge song, even like do you want to do a reggae song next or something?
Alright, it's cool. We could have like a really straightforward kind of post-punk song, or like there'd be a time we'd be just practicing and then write a really, really technical piece or something. Like there's no real sort of limit to like what we play. It's just it's whatever we're kind of feeling when we
Like
sort of.
classes, oh, you're this type of
No,
band.
Ah.
well,
No.
it's like the only time that would be really said as well. Like the only real answer would be like, well, it's impossible. It's just so various. You couldn't. It's impossible. Like someone will need to like see you play, like see the band play, and then make like an assumption. Like you can't. It's too varied. Even for a two piece, I think it's unreal. Like the amount of kind of ground we cover for just two, like as a rhythm section. Probably get away with a lot more because there is it's like bass and drums, like so.
There's no limits.
No limits.
I see. All right. Take two. All right. So when did you get the idea to form the band?
I think we had just sort of we've been playing for a long time before we played in our band, and once that sort of fell, well, not it materialized, so it stopped working. We just sort of there was like a void, like we weren't playing for a while, and then we got the. I think we made the decision at like a gig, I think in Sandino's or something, and we said it could work, so we got together and played, and like anything we jammed sort of became our songs. Like there's not a lot of like random ideas that just disappear. Like what we jam, it usually ends up becoming like a song.
Like we said, we can do this with a two piece now, and then that's how like our sound like evolved like through the development, like just
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
it's
Like
changed a lot.
it's. I remember like our very first time. I'll never forget us. Like he brung round his both. Was it what amps was it you brought around?
It was just a bass amp and a guitar amp.
And the sound that it made, I think, captured me more than anything. It was like, we have to try and get this like off the ground a bit more. Like, that's what we did.
I see. All right. Question 4. What bars or clubs would be best for live bands? What do you think? So far, you think?
Well, right now in Derry, the live band kind of scene is coming back massively compared to like in the last couple of years. Bars like Granny Annie's or the Metro now even are like taking on live bands. So anywhere's really good to really play.
Even
Like
Bennigan's is sort of opening up a whole new door, like on side just we're playing Sandinos. Bennigan's is like opening up this new scenes and stuff.
The thing though with the bands I mentioned, they'd only kind of take on cover bands and stuff. For original bands, you've got Sandinos, Bennigan's. It's kind of really our Masons like.
All right. Okay. Who writes your songs, and can you tell me about the music making process?
Well, I write most of the lyrics, and Rory comes on with our lyrics as well. But all together, we combine as one. Like, so Rory would have, I've got this drum fill or this drum beat, and I've got this bass line, and then let's fuse them together.
I see, yes. Like the Jake to your Finn. Yeah.
Yes! Adventure Time, man. Class.
Adventure Time.
Like, he dressed up as fun for Halloween.
Oh, wow. I don't take it you were dressed up as Jake, though.
You were
I wanted him, man. I was Chewbacca. Like, fun and Chewbacca.
Close enough, I suppose. All right. Anyway, do you have any musical inspirations?
Really, it's all over the place. There's a lot of gospel drummers, like fellas that play in like churches in America. The proper like African American sort of groovy. Like there's too many that I could name from that sort of scene, and then you've jazz, funk, and Latin, I suppose now. I'm all over the place. Like
my main influence was sort of the beginning way. I started playing bass because I listened to Joy Division and I heard like Peter Hook's bass lines, and I was like, he played lead bass. He was the lead of the whole the whole fucking band, and then I just listened to more like, in terms of like becoming more fabric, listening more like Primus. I like bassists who like make their own sound, or even guitarists like Jack White. He brought a bass and his guitar and like just versed the sound both together, which is really inspirational for me.
I see. All right. What future gigs do you plan on doing in the future?
Any we get asked, really? No, there's no real plan for any gigs right now. I think we're going to try and write some new material and then sort of bring it out a bit. I think that's really it. Like,
okay. And just to carry on from that, how would one be able to contact you for a gig or so?
We have a Facebook page.
Facebook, Facebook and Twitter. And SoundCloud if anyone wants to listen.
And we have our Bandcamp, which are new singles in it.
I see. Yeah, and what would that be titled under, the Facebook and the Twitter one? How would?
Just search Fabric.
I search either you'll get us or the nightclub in London, which is a nightmare. Like, I think.
Yeah, this isn't right.
Yeah, it's London. What? I just flew over here to do this. What? No, on Facebook it would be just Fabric, musician, band or something. It would probably work predominantly through Facebook, I think.
More than anything, it's the capital of like getting out there these days.
It is.
I see. To all those who wish to form a band as well and go into music making industry, what words of advice would you give them?
Where do you start?
Well, I think you have to be yourself and like. Don't I want to be like this guitarist or like I'm going to sing like him. Be your own person, and what drives me mad these days is we should do covers of this. Make your own music. Why can't you make your own music?
Yeah.
If you want to be like I want to form a band, make your own music.
That's it. Play loud enough and you might just get heard.
All right, thank you. And before we end, I'd like to end with 2 polar opposite questions. Yeah. All right. What would you say is the most difficult thing as a band that you come across so far?
Most difficult, really for us, we just kind of go about it in like the most simple way. I think really the most difficult thing for us is like probably bringing gear to like a gig or something, or there's nothing really there that makes it. Well, there might be, kind of maybe issues like maybe come up new material, or I would probably be playing and maybe like an our band doing a night somewhere and trying to get it all together. It's probably getting us together, and I suppose that is the main thing for me anyway.
It's hard, and speaking in Derry as well, where people would rather get money paying for like a couple of pints rather than to see a band. When we went down to Dublin, it was packed and the bands only started, which is insane. Like, why wouldn't you, like, we recently played in Mason supporting Blue Whale, and there was nobody there, and there was a cover band downstairs, like, free in, and, like, nobody would pay upstairs. Like, why would, oh, God, I'll get another pint. It's just, the Derry scene is, like, as long if it's free, we'll see them. I mean, people don't want, like, people want to drink other than, like, see a live band, or keep it safe and be like, oh, like that cover band. It's just really frustrating.
Yeah, some people, you know, maybe just like, but just say, I'm not too certain, I'll just stick to what I know. You know, it just limits it. You know, I understand. And to end on a lighter note, what would you say is your greatest moment or your happiest moment as a band?
Probably having our songs played on the radio for the first time. For me, anyway, I think that's we recorded a lot of like our demo tracks like in my house, and then to hear them on the radio, like Radio Foil, and then getting in, then they play on Radio Foil, doing the live session. That was pretty cool. And I think when like our first gig out of Derry was it Sick Records? We played in Sick Records on the same bill as a band called Money Mansions, and it happens to be like the Queens of the Stone Age's bass player's other band, so we got to meet him too. Starstruck. That was pretty cool. It's probably either of those hard to choose, really, for me anyway.
Thank you. I would agree with you.
I see. Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'd like to thank my special guests.
Yeah, thanks very much for having us on, man.
And hope you join us next time. See ya.
Schwarz und Blau! 'cause everyone's got the blues, and everyone feels the same. Don't say you got the blues, look into the light that takes everyone in the wrong mind. Don't say you got the blues, 'cause everyone's got the blues, 'cause everyone's got the blues, and everyone feels the same. Don't say you got the blues, look into the light that takes everyone in the wrong mind.